Welcome to Celebrate Aging. I'm Vicki Marthaler, your hostess here on the Ecumen Detroit Lakes campus. And today we are going to talk about nurses and how important they are and how we love nurses. And one of our favorite nurses here on the Ecumen Detroit Lakes campus is Bobby Joe. Did you know you're one of the favorites?
I did not know that. That's
Don't tell
wonderful.
anybody.
Okay, your secret's safe with me.
Well, Bobby Joe, you have been here on the campus for a number of years.
Yeah, 14 years.
14?
Yep.
You must have started when you were 6.
No. I started right after high school. I took the CNA class here.
Oh, okay.
And started, it was the June class of 2000, the year I graduated.
Really?
Yep. Got my CNA and then worked as a nursing assistant until I got my LPN, and then worked as an LPN until I got my RN.
Wow, so you've just been building one block on top of the next,
Yep.
on top of the next?
Mm-hmm.
Now, as you have been, you made a comment about taking the CNA class.
Yeah, I teach the nursing assistant class here.
That's kind of come full circle.
It has.
And as a CNA, you have great insight into teaching it as well.
Yeah, that was one of my most favorite jobs, because you get to be with the residents and make their day every day. You get to spend that one-on-one time.
And I think it goes the other way around too, that they make
your day.
And you make their day, so
it's so very rewarding.
It's so rewarding.
Yes.
And I'm glad you can share that with those who are taking the class.
Yep.
Is there a class coming up?
Yeah, we have a class that starts June 1st.
Oh.
Or June 2nd.
June 2nd.
June 2nd, yep.
I think that's Monday. Yes.
Yeah.
June 1st is
Yep.
Sunday. Okay.
Yep.
And where is it held?
We hold it here. They'll be in our downstairs classroom, and then their clinicals are all here in the nursing home.
Even though we're under construction, we're still offering the class.
Yep.
So if someone is interested,
They should apply as soon as possible, because I only have 10 spots for the class.
10 spots.
So they should apply very soon in order
Okay.
to get in the class.
And then it lasts for how long?
This one lasts for about 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
And what's wonderful about that class is that they're paid during the class as well.
Did you hear that? You are paid for going to school. That's awesome.
Yep.
And then there's a test.
Yep, there's a big test that's held at the tech school, and they're tested out on their skills, and then also a written portion.
Okay. And then they get certified.
Yep.
If they pass all that test.
Yep.
And I have taken that test, and if I can pass it with fear and trepidation, but and there's so much good stuff.
There is.
It's wonderful things to
Yep.
know, and it really is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so then as you're working as a CNA
Mm-hmm.
in your history here, and deciding that you weren't going to be a trauma surgeon.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at that for a while, going on to med school when I was in high school, and just kind of changed my mind. Fell in love with nursing, and this place has really helped a lot. They've got a really great scholarship program here.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Scholarships are nice.
Yep, really great, and they were really good to help work with my class schedule. They were really flexible. The whole time I was going through RN school, I worked every weekend, which kind of sounds a little undaunting every weekend, but it opened up my weeks so that I could take the classes I needed.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you just apply for scholarships and...
Yep.
And
I'm not really sure what the requirements are, but they just require you to work a certain amount of hours and keep a good GPA.
of course.
Yeah. Yep.
And so you like being an RN?
I do most days. Some days are a little tough, but most days, absolutely.
Well, you're working with tough circumstances.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're a nurse and
Yep.
caring for someone, there's something not right.
Right.
And it's more than sometimes people think nurses just tend to the physical, but there's also an emotional and a mental.
Absolutely.
So what do you find the most challenging?
Oh gosh, that's a tough question. If I've got somebody, because I manage memory care.
Okay.
And the management of staff can be sometimes trying and difficult. Having people coordinate and doing everything that they need to do for a person.
Sure.
Sometimes if somebody is having, difficult behaviors, trying to figure that out and help them the best we can, sometimes that's difficult too.
It's like a puzzle.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's never a dull day.
No,
Never a dull
every
day.
day's different.
Yep, it's a good challenge.
Do you like the variety?
I do. I do. No 2 days are the same.
So if you've been here for 14 years, are there people that stand out in your mind?
Residents or staff?
Yeah, well, either one.
Yeah, there are some residents and there are some staff.
I'm sure you learn from the residents as well.
Absolutely.
Because just because you have your degree in nursing doesn't mean you stop learning.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You learn so much by caring for others. Everybody's got a unique and individual story, and helping meet those needs is wonderful. I love it.
And I think we have the gift here at Emmanuel too, that as we care for a resident, that we get to meet their families.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Care conferencing, we meet with families, quarterly, and then if there are other issues that arise, we speak with them, right then and there too.
Oh, sure. You
Yep.
can't let some things go. You have
No,
to talk about them right away.
Yep.
Now, you said that you manage the memory care.
Yep.
We do have different areas on our campus. We've
Yes.
got short-term where people are
Yep.
rehabbing from
Yep.
a surgery or an
Yep.
illness.
Yep.
And so they're here for just a short time.
Yep.
And so we need nurses for that as well.
Right.
And then we have long-term care where there are residents who not necessarily have memory issues, but
that they just need the long-term extended care. They're not able to go home and care for themselves.
right, they're not safe at home
yeah.
for whatever reason.
Yep, but they have needs as well. Some people are chronically sick with different things.
Or they've had a
Yeah,
stroke.
or they've had a stroke and they
diabetes.
can't.
Seriously, yes.
Yep.
So how do you, there's so many areas, how do you know, like if I'm interested in nursing, would I just get like an LPN degree and then kind of feel where I'm comfortable? Or how did you figure out that you're good with memory care?
I've worked in all areas
You have.
of the nursing home. Here, I have, and that's been such a blessing. When Bridget Okeson took her first maternity leave, I took over for her on long-term care.
Okay.
And that was wonderful too. The short-term care came after, but memory care, I don't know, it's just kind of my niche. That's the beautiful thing about nursing is you can do so many different things. You can work in a hospital, you can work in ICU, you can work in a cardiac unit, nursing home. They even have nurses that are working for like law offices, being nurse consultants. Yep,
Wow.
absolutely. So there's so many different areas that you can
It's a
work
wide open field.
Absolutely.
Now, the nursing, when you were taking classes, did you take them here in Detroit Lakes, or did you
I
have
did.
to go to, different places?
Yeah, I started here at the Tech.
Okay.
My whole LPN was done here.
Nice.
During that time, I was also taking online courses through Bemidji State.
Okay.
And then also through Northland Community College in Thief River Falls. At that time, they had a satellite program here for the RN program when I went through the RN program. And so they would come here to teach.
Wow.
We had to be on campus up there, I think it was 4 times that year.
Okay.
I did drive to Wadena one day a week for some classes. And then we did some clinicals off-site.
Well, I thank you for your dedication and your
Yeah.
diligence. And if you're interested in nursing at all, Bobby Joe is a great one to talk to, especially here living in Detroit Lakes. Sometimes the opportunities change or the requirements change or the schools are here or there. But it's nice to know you can go online too.
Absolutely.
So here's a good person to talk to. She's been a CNA and an LPN, and now she's an RN, and she's been here for 14 years. So if you're interested in nursing, or you're interested in that class, talk to Bobby Joe. Our number here is 847-4486, Ecumen Detroit Lakes. We're wishing you a good day.